Good evening from Bobblehead Homestead. I am Jeff. Today is Wednesday. It's high 60s, cloudy, and very nice right now. Big storm last night and this morning. It went around me for the most part. I mean, there were tornadoes in Oklahoma, and yeah, not horribly bad here. In fact, yesterday when I went to Russellville, it rained in Russellville yesterday during the day, but it didn't rain here at all. So I don't know. I think these mountains kind of help me out sometimes. Let's see. Yep, I went to the campground, got information. So after I make this video, I will be emailing everybody. But I got, there's actually 2 campgrounds. And so I got the maps and I did a little tour, and it's $18. All of their sites have electricity. All of their sites have picnic tables, and most of the sites have shelters over the picnic tables. But all of their sites are $18 with 30 amp electric service. And if you want 50 amp electric service, they are $20 a night. So yeah, very reasonable. And that got me to thinking, well, how am I going to compete with a cheap campground down the road? Well, I figured that out today. I'm not the federal government. Go to the gatehouse and nobody's there, and there's a sign that says they're in the campground, and you find one of them in the campground, and then you find out there's 2 campgrounds, and so there are 2 gatehouses. And of course the people aren't in the gatehouses, so you got to figure out which campsite the camp hosts are living in, and then you get there and they tell you, well, if you want to make a reservation, you go on the website or you call the 800 number. And so yeah, that's how I'm going to compete with that campground. I am not the federal government. Anyway, I will be getting to you. It's a good thing I went today because a good chunk of the campgrounds in the main Waveland Park are underwater right now because of the high waters. And you don't know what will be happening 2 weeks from now, but right now they've had to take a lot of them out of the system because they are flooded. Some of their campsites you can reserve, some of them you cannot. You just have to be there on that day. Check-in is at 3 p.m. and check-out is at 1 p.m. So it looks like the outlet park, this one is not on the lake. It's on the river, right past the dam. And the river goes, that's like that's where the outlet of the dam is, in the Petit Jean River. It's a very nice area over there also. But it looks like that's where the campsites are going to be available. So I'll be getting with everybody on the campground. I'm going to open some stuff now. And I already opened stuff earlier and filmed it, but it was so windy and that I just had to scrap it. So one of the boxes, I got a whole bunch of chick feed starter, and I already put those in my feed storage bin. But yeah, there were 3 bags of chick feed, starter feed for chicks. So that's extremely helpful because I've got eggs in the incubator. All right, now I'll keep going. All right, this one comes from Almost Homestead up in Washington State, a little northeast of Seattle area. But Almost Homestead, I'll put a link to their channel below. So I got some stickers, yeah, and a beaver coat. Just don't wear a beaver coat when the cops show up. That's the rumor around the the stickers. I'm told these traveled a great distance by submarine, so they're like extra special stickers. So thank you to Jay and Jen at Almost Homestead. Please have a look at their channel. Alright, then I got a very nice card and letter from Michigan, and they have cats, Meow Meow and Bling Bling. Hey, yeah. So very nice, thoughtful letter, and thank you so much. And from Oklahoma, this is getting to be a thank you. Thank you so much. Some extra spending money, you know, gas for the car, whatever it ended up being. But thank you so much. These are always very much appreciated from Oklahoma. Okay, this box and letter comes from Wes in Minnesota. He said I could say so, so I'm saying so. Thank you to Wes from Minnesota. And this is just a box full of very thoughtful things that are useful. Well, I'm going to start off with the maple syrup, his own homemade maple syrup from Michigan, and so and packaged very nicely so it didn't break. So I'm going to enjoy giving that a whirl. And then just lots of little things too. This is like a thermometer. And I used to have to carry one of these around in my pocket when I was a hotel manager all the time, but great for many uses. Making sure you're not burning your plant roots with water that's too hot, or shocking them with water that's too cold, incubators, all kinds of uses. So this is going to come in very handy. And then we've got, these are little waterers that you can connect to tubing. And have a little water station. That's something I need to think about. Automating my waterers would make you know, make things easier for me, or so they say. I don't know. But 3 of these, and then where are the other ones? Oh yeah, here they are. And then these are, yeah, these are little watering nipples that these you can use in a bucket. You can put them on the sides or on the bottom. So yeah, these I'm going to have to play with and see if I can make them useful. And then we have, this is, where'd it go? This is like a little crimp tool. Here they are. And I don't know what you call these. Hills hog ringers. Rings and I don't know. But this tool and these little rings. So, oh, dude. So instead of using zip ties, when I make my chicken coops, I've got 2 cattle panels, and so in the middle I connect them with zip ties. This would be a little bit stronger and better and more long term. So thinking ahead for me. Thank you very much. Yeah, once those zip ties break, I'm going to have to replace them at some point, and so there we go. And then we have, these are plumbing attachments. So these are very useful for connecting sinks to the water line. Those will be great. And this is something else. This is a 10-pack of electric outlets. Awesome. I don't know where I'm going to use those. But that will be great, and that will save us, you know, that's one less thing we're going to have to worry about. And then this is sugar cane, and it looks like a bunch of sugar cane seeds. So, yeah, great for the birds, and you can squeeze it for sugar juice. And yeah, sugar cane is, yeah, very cool. I bet it'll grow well down here also. Will it grow in swampy areas? I don't know how that works, but thanks so much to Wes from Minnesota. Okay, I got a very nice letter and card from Washington State. I lived there for, what, 3 years? A little over 3 years. And a Lowe's gift card to help with the cabin. So, awesome. Thank you so much. From the great state of Washington. Maybe I shouldn't have left. Okay, another card from Michigan. Same person from Michigan. And this is great. They sent a little bit of help for the cabin. That will be appreciated. And they've got a card for me to give to the Self-Reliant Roadshow. Self-Reliant Roadshow. So yeah, I will give this to Prepstetter Bob and Mrs. B when they get here. So thank you again from Michigan. Very much appreciated. All right, a great card from Illinois. And again with some help for the cabin material. So thank you so much from Illinois. And I'm trying to remember, man, I'm just not doing many flowers this year. But next year, if things are cool, she sent me earlier some flower, like plastic flower, they're like triangles that you put the long stem stuff in. So like my gladiolas, irises, stuff like that with the long stems would, those I don't know, packaging materials would be perfect. So not this year, but hopefully next year I've got my act together on the flower front, and those will come in useful. Oh, and also a question about will my roosters, if I'm renting out a camping spot, aren't my roosters gonna be a problem? And yeah, that's a good question. All of my chicken coops and chicken fencing is portable, movable, and so I would not be planting my roosters right next to a camping spot. Hopefully I can, once I'm more arranged and have more land cleared, those will be shifted around. And hey, I'm thinking I might charge extra for an authentic rooster wake-up call. Hotels, you can't get an authentic rooster wake-up call at a hotel, so I might charge extra for that. Moving right along, I've got this package, and this, what is this? Oh, this is like a sleep mask. I mentioned I like sleeping when it's dark, and I'll have 8 windows in that tiny cabin. So yeah, sleep mask. And it's got these little pocket things. I don't know what the pocket things are for. Interesting. But, yep, that's one way to keep the light out of my eyes. Very thoughtful, thank you. Alright, now we've got another package here. What? Oh, flip-flops. I don't even have a pair of flip-flops. That's just cool. Yeah, that definitely helps for my outdoor shower. I will say that. I have been wanting a pair of flip-flops for when I, hose myself off. These are, and these are Crocs. These are nice ones. Cool. And then what's in, is this just padding or something? Yeah, that's just padding. Crocs! I've never had Crocs, anything before. And I haven't had any flip-flops for a while either. Oh, yeah, now I found the card. Hope they fit. Yep, they will fit. That's a perfect size for me. Thank you. Alright, this box is from Rocky Mountain Lass. I'll just say that. Rocky Mountain Lass. And what do we have here? Oh, yeah, this is one of those bucket organizers. Yes. Yes. And these are awesome. I've got one, and that's just it's already full. I need another one. You just get a 5-gallon bucket, and then these they sit around the lip of it, and then so you've got, it's like a tool belt for a 5-gallon bucket, and then you can put all, hammer, screwdriver, whatever in the bucket, and then you've got other stuff in the tool belt part. Awesome. And then we have what I'm betting is some type of an outdoor shower setup. Yep. You can fill this bag. We used these in Boy Scouts way back when. Man, that would have been like the 80s. Yeah, because I was born in 70, so that would have been in the 80s. But yeah, this one's got a thermometer on it too. So you fill it up with water, you can put it out in the sun, and it'll heat up, and then you just plug this into there's a little spigot thing here. Very nice. And then this should have, this has an on-off valve. So yeah, very useful shower. You know, I probably should have gotten one of these a while ago, but now I've got one. Thank you. Okay, this box is just, this is already making me laugh, and I haven't even opened it yet. But there's the label was on here, and I'm just covering it up. And so I got the label up, and there's a note right under the label. Excuse the crazy packaging. I just thought that was hysterical. Oh yeah, and Grumpy, Bob, Fifi, they wrote the cat names on that cute wrapping material. Alright, I think that was the craziest box I've ever opened, so let's see what's in it. This is from Iowa, and I tell you, I'm going to have to do a road trip up to Iowa to meet them at some point. Or they're going to have to come down here and vacation in my rental or something. But yeah, someday. What's this? Okay, that's just packaging material. Oh, I'm so afraid of, and here's a card. I'll get to that here in a second. In case I don't want to damage anything, in case it's holy cow. Wow. Wow. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful. Yeah, I won't have boring walls in my tiny cabin, that's for sure. Wonderful piece of artwork. Wonderful. And a nice wood frame, and this is just... And it's painted on wood, it looks like. I don't want to touch it, but thank you. Thank you so much. Look at this rooster. You can tell by the tail. Okay. Yeah, a great card with it and a couple of gift certificates. One's for Lowe's to help with the materials. Incredible. Thank you so much. And then this one is for Hobby Lobby, which is incredible. And they sent me a flyer for Hobby Lobby, but just reading it, I was just I've got that picture that Jessica from the Green Dream Project, the grumpy resting grump face picture, which is just incredible. I need to get that framed and professionally done, and so that gift certificate for Hobby Lobby, I was just wondering the other day, where in the world am I going to get that done but Hobby Lobby? And there's one in Russellville. I'm pretty sure there's one in Russellville. So, awesome. So awesome. Thank you so much. Okay, it's getting dark on me. So, thank you again for all the very thoughtful and useful items. I cannot say thank you enough. There's no possible way for me to say thank you enough. And, you know, this homestead was a gift. The cabin was a gift. Finishing the cabin, you know, the supplies for my chickens, some of my chickens, and just everything here is you know, I don't know, thank you. Thank you for everything. I'm just out here being nice to the cats, yeah. And I'm not giving up, and I'm trying a little bit every day, and I'm being happy, and I'm sharing that. And so if that's what I can offer to the world and it's helpful for people, then I'm going to keep doing it, because you guys are helping me out so much. So I don't know how to respond, and I'll do everything I can to pay it forward. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Take her easy. I had an easy day. and I will. I'll see you tomorrow. No, don't walk in there, Bob. Say goodnight, Bob. Say goodnight, Bob.